Today on Homes and Lifestyles Canada, Anna Cummings gives us her antidote that will help sell your home faster. Then Jeremy Nagel gives us 3 key questions to ask a broker. After that, Alan Fisher from APHIS tells us how to pick a home inspector. Our panel discusses how to pick a great real estate agent. But first, we explore Pierce Estate Park. Dine out at 118 Empire. And check out some amazing Calgary listings. Homes and Lifestyles is brought to you by Kahane Law and Hayworth. Welcome to Homes and Lifestyles Canada. I'm Kim Hayden, your host and veteran real estate agent. Today we have Jeff Kahane, Carolee Fote, and Rick Campos here to talk about picking the right agent for you. But first, let's visit one of the great houses up for sale.
Hi, my name is Sam Correa with RE/MAX, and I'm excited to present to you this new listing at 1231 Bella Vista Crescent. We have this home listed today at $2.7 million. One of the main themes in this home is its understated elegance. This is the kitchen we're in now, and what's really impressive is there's actually 3 Sub-Zero fridges in this kitchen. Full fridge, full freezer, and one of my favorites is this 120 bottle wine fridge. Dual climates which can give you hot and cold. It's really, this home was designed for entertaining. Let me show you this great backyard next, and you'll see why. One of the features of living in Bel Air is its large oversized lots. This property is on 1/3 of an acre, and as a result you can see the benefits of living in the inner city in a large private lot. So we have over 3,500 square feet in this 2-story, and what's really great is the square footage and the design, showing you we have 0 waste of space. 3 bedrooms upstairs, but one of my favorite features is this office. It is custom millwork with a coffered ceiling. It's got a bit of a masculine flair to it, but I love it. Most homes in the inner city have a really small master bedroom. When the homeowner rebuilt and redesigned this home, one of the key features in this home was to have a really grand, luxurious master suite. This room here is a great place to call home, and I could just see relaxing at the end of a busy day in this amazing space. What amazing place to wake up to in the morning to start your day. This is the master ensuite, and there's marble flooring from top to ceiling. Everything in this space is custom and keeping an emphasis of how bright it is in the morning, but yet very private as you start your day. Let me tell you a little bit about the community that we're located in, which is Bel Air. This, to me, is one of my favorite communities. I actually live in this community, so I can say I'm a bit biased, but the community is incredibly private. It is filled with people that have lived in here for generations. It's, to me, one of the best communities in the city.
Speaking of beautiful houses, we're going to check out Anna and her antidote.
Hi, I'm Anna Cummings of A&A Interiors, and I'm here to give you a few design gems that are guaranteed to get you top dollar for your home. Ever hear of the phrase detailed for retail? When you walk into a store at the mall, what do you notice? It's impeccably clean, items are strategically placed, areas flow seamlessly into one another, there's music playing, and an enjoyable scent in the air. So how do we translate these effective marketing strategies to sell our homes? Declutter every single surface, especially in kitchens, bathrooms, and on dressers. A clean home tells people it's lovingly cared for. Arrange your rooms the way they're supposed to be used. If you're using your living room as a gym, change it back to its original intent. Select your accent colors and weave them throughout each space. Not only does it connect each room, it creates a sense of flow and harmony. Notice this blue, white, and gold schemed condo I designed for my legacy park. Every surface is thoughtfully staged and dressed to sell. The bed is luxuriously layered and wrapped like the prettiest present. The dining table is set, lights are on, music is in the background, and a hint of jasmine is in the air. Remember, The minute you decide to list your home, it's no longer yours. It belongs to the next perfect owner. Invite people to aspire and dream about the lifestyle they could have. Thanks, and see you next time, where I will be talking about my best tips for buying furniture online.
That was a great anecdote. Let's see the next home on our home tour.
Hi, my name is Lucas Ramage with the Ramage Group of RE/MAX Real Estate Central. Welcome to this spectacular listing in the community of St. Andrews Heights. St. Andrews Heights is not only named after the world-famous golf course, but in fact these lands were once a golf course in the city of Calgary in the early 1900s. Originally developed in the mid-1950s, this is an inner-city RC1 community, which means that the homes exist on larger land parcels. And if you walk or drive the streets of St. Andrews and it has a more open, airy atmosphere, you also may be noticing that it is one of the few inner city communities with no overhead power wires. Next door to the Foothills Hospital, only moments from the Children's Hospital, this is a hilltop location set above the river valley with easy access to community parks, paths, schools, and a quick commute to Calgary's downtown. Now that you know a little bit about this area, let's take a closer look at this gorgeous property with stunning curb appeal set by the architectural stone detailing, acrylic stucco, and hardy board exterior, along with the extra wide aggregate walkways and steps. As you enter this property, the quality craftsmanship is evident in every detail, with an open main floor design that centers around a gourmet kitchen, showcasing quartz counters, high gloss cabinets, and high-end appliances. With elevated views to be enjoyed by multiple decks and a fully landscaped yard. There's a formal dining room, a private front office, and a fully developed walkout basement. The open rise mono-stringer staircase with 10mm glass panel banister is really a functional work of art. This home, it provides over 3,500 square feet of developed living space above grade, with a total of 4 bedrooms, and each upper bedroom has a full bathroom ensuite. Plus, there's a 3rd level bonus room with a private deck that enjoys very nice city views. And currently priced just over $2 million, it could be said that this home is below replacement cost for the price of land and the cost to build.
Let's check in with one of our APHIS inspectors.
Hello, I'm Alan Fisher, and I'm the president of APHIS, the Alberta Professional Home Inspectors Society. You might not be familiar with the name, but we've been representing home inspectors in Alberta for 25 years. You may know us as CAPI Alberta. We've recently changed our name to reflect our renewed commitment to represent, improve, and advocate for home inspectors in Alberta. Over the course of the segments, APHIS members will discuss topics that we hope are informative and helpful to you, whether you're purchasing a home now or if you're looking to protect the value of your present home. Today, let's talk about how to find the right inspector for you. First and foremost, all inspectors in Alberta must hold a license to perform home inspections. You can easily check on an inspector's status on Service Alberta's website. Often you may get a short list of inspectors from your agent. That can be a good place to start, but remember, the choice is still yours. And you need to make sure you do your own research. Check them out. Go to their website. Look for home inspection experience and their qualifications. Check the company's reviews on sites such as Google. If you're not sure where to start, go to aphis.ca and use our Find an Inspector tool. I'll leave you with a picture of the week and a maintenance reminder. It's that time of the year again, so turn off your outside water. Don't end up like these folks.
Let's take a moment and visit one of Calgary's parks. Situated on the south side of Bow River and just downstream from the Calgary Zoo, you'll find Pierce Estate Park. This 36-acre area was part of the original homestead of William Pierce, a prominent pioneer that gave this land to the city as a gift in 1929. The Trans-Canada Trail skirts the north side of the park, while a number of gravel pathways meander through the grounds, crossing over picturesque streams. The landscape has been restored to its original wetland status and is home to the Bow Habitat Station featuring the Sam Livingston Fish Hatchery. Viewing platforms allow visitors to immerse themselves among the cattails and bulrushes in the marshes. And a catch and release pond lets anglers practice their fishing skills while reeling in the beauty of Pierce Estate Park. From park to home, the exploration continues.
Hello, this is Tanya Eklund with RE/MAX Real Estate Central and the Tanya Eklund Group. Welcome to 20 Aspen Ridge Manor. Aspen Ridge Manor is located in Aspen Woods, and Aspen Woods was originally developed in around 2001 in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's a really good mix of multifamily starting in the mid-300s all the way up to $10 million homes. One of my favorite little pieces of the custom detail in this home is what the Ames decided to do with their front foyer chairs, a little bit of cowhide. What makes this dining room unique is the angular wallpaper walls, custom ceiling detail with crystal pendant lighting, and enough seating for 12+ guests. Very rarely will you find a kitchen of this grandeur. From the extra large island to the custom built-in chopping block, Viking appliances, large open area. Whether you're doing a weekday casual dinner party or a luxurious weekend soiree, this kitchen will definitely fit the bill. Welcome to the main floor living room. With majestic 20-foot high ceilings, barrel detail, and a very rare horizontal fireplace. Whether you work at home or occasionally do a little bit of business at night, this is the main floor den with private access to a terrace, built-ins, and easy access to the rest of the home. Welcome to the master bedroom. Not too big and not too small. It has a beautiful sitting room overlooking the backyard. Let's walk into the ensuite. Carrara marble flooring throughout, Carrara marble shower, separate soaker tub, and the best for last, his and her closets. Let's walk into hers. Fully integrated paneled system with an island with a marble countertop. This home has many options for viewing TV and entertaining. This is the second floor bonus room, which would house up to 8 to 10 people, perfect for the evening movie. Welcome to the lower level. Walkout basement, center island bar, TV area, and a custom wine room. The benefits to buying a pro PGA golfer's home. A golf simulator room. Thank you so much for joining us today at 20 Aspen Ridge Manor. If you have any more questions or need any more information, please go to www.tanyaeklundgroup.ca or give me a call at 403-216-1600. Thank you.
Our panel's up next to talk about how to pick the right agent for you, but first, I'm off to see some amazing food. We're here at 118 Empire downtown, just across from the Calgary Tower. Kai Haukhausen, how are you doing today?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Excellent. You're the restaurant manager here at 118 Empire.
That's right.
So tell me a little bit about 118 Empire.
So 118 Empire is a whiskey and distilled restaurant, and we specialize in signature handcrafted cocktails.
Tell me a little bit about, what you love about the space or the uniqueness of what you've created here.
Our decor is modern, but also rustic.
Yes.
We sort of pay, again, homage to our roots in whiskey.
So what influences your menu?
So our menu is inspired by our staff and our great culinary team. And then, of course, our front of house, our bartenders and our servers all contribute to our cocktail list as well.
So seasonal influenced? Can you tell me a little bit about some of the new menu items?
Yeah, so we have, actually Adam is here, and he's going to showcase these for us.
Adam, this looks amazing. Amazing. Okay, so what do we have here?
Okay, so we have our new dip. It is a 3-cheese dip. We've got smoked provolone, smoked Monterey Jack, and then deep fried cheese curds. Garnishing the top here. Bound to be pretty, just dig right in there. It should be nice and stretchy and long, and you get that really cheesiness about it.
What do we have here? This is beautiful.
Next up, we have a tenderloin, bourbon brown butter, compound butter, blue cornmeal, bacon lardons, and Brussels sprouts. Nice and simple.
Perfect. That's exactly the way I like it. Thank you, Adam.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Now moving on. Really excited. I love your guys' chicken here. give me a little insight as to what we have here.
Okay. Our house-made sesame bun, Straub's dill pickle mayo, because they are, again, the best pickle. And to get that nice kernely fried chicken is a house secret.
I'm going to dive into this, but nobody wants to see me eating that big sandwich. Nothing's going to get wasted. Trust me, I'm eating it all. Thank you, Adam.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Hi. You rock. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Nagel, broker and owner of Canada Mortgage Direct. Today I'd like to touch on the #1 question that we get asked. What is your best rate? I get it. Price is an important factor. However, I believe it's a small piece to a much larger 3-step process. Step 1, what's your plan? What are your short and long-term goals? How long do you plan on living in the property? And do you plan on converting the home into a rental property at some point in the future? Step 2, what's your strategy? A solid strategy to support your plan is mission critical. Step 3, what's the best mortgage product to support the strategy in order to see your plan through to fruition? Selecting the best product at competitive rates can only be done once we better understand your plan and strategy. Missing a step or doing them out of order, it just doesn't work. Worse yet, it can be costly. For additional questions, give us a call or connect with us online.
So we all know every home isn't exactly the same and every homeowner is a little bit different. How do you find the right agent for the right homeowner? So Carolee, I'm going to throw this over to you. What are some of the things that you could share with our audience as to how they find the right person for them? Lots of great agents out there.
There are. Most importantly is communication and asking the right questions. Your real estate professional is really going to be part therapist, part coach. They're going to walk you through the process and they're going to help you. It's an emotional time. So you need to make sure you've got somebody who's going to communicate in the fashion which you can receive it, in the fashion which you want to hear it, and that's a fit for you. If you don't have that, the communication, then it really doesn't matter what else is happening in the transaction. They could be great at marketing, they could be great at all sorts of different things, but if they can't communicate with you and have your best interests at heart.
I like the therapist thing. I have actually seen that in play at times.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
You know, best line or best thing that you've heard one of your agents say. Being a broker, I'm sure you've heard some pretty creative ways that they've been able to talk their clients through
it. I was just telling the story recently about how a couple, one was a North Calgary person, one was a South Calgary person. They couldn't decide where they wanted to live. The agent pulled over at a liquor store, bought them a bottle of wine, sent them home and said, you're going to talk about what fits.
That's my kind of agent. That's my kind of agent. I don't even know which end of the city, just pull over. Now, Jeff, you would see these scenarios from the end almost, like they're coming to you. What are some of the things from your perspective that people coulda, shoulda, woulda said could have prevented some of the challenges at closing?
Well, I think there's two parts to that, and one would be more of a legal and one would be a not legal, and because I'm a lawyer, we'll go with the not legal one first.
Okay.
Fit, you got to have the right fit. So you're investing in something that's really significant to you, big financial value, probably your biggest purchase, you've all heard that. If your real estate agent that you're working with is not the right fit for you, might not get across what you want. You might not be able to work that person in a way that works to help you get that home that you just want. So whether it's someone who's funny or dry or outgoing or engineering, you want to make sure that you have the right fit for your real estate agent. And then on the legal side, I'd say, interview your real estate agents. Make sure that you see what they're offering, and they're always going to enter into a contract with you first before you enter into a contract with a buyer or seller. So whether it's a listing agreement or a buyer brokerage agreement, see how they explain that document to you. Do they treat it just like a form to hire them, or sign here, or do they take you through and tell you the important parts of that contract? Because when you go to buy a property or sell your property, you really need to know it's a legally binding document. You need to know what all the important parts are.
That's awesome, all the important parts. Okay, so Rick, you've been doing this for a long, long time. You know, it's amazing that you're only like, what, 45 over there, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So in your years of experience, what do you see? Because you have a huge brokerage, you have a lot of agents. So tell me, how do people find the right agent?
I think working with the right agent is a marriage of two ideas. First of all, it's that professional, competent agent who has a good track record, who can give you references, show you the homes they've sold online, talked about the homes they've listed online, as well as their involvement in the community. A person's personal life that you're hiring is just as important as their professional life. And I think it's just as important when you're interviewing somebody, you ask them where their community involvement is. You want somebody who is actually engaged with humanity and somebody who is in volunteer work or involved in their community, basically. So I think it's more than just hiring somebody who's competent, knows what they're doing, knows all the rules, knows how to put a contract together. And again, I think you want to have good enough communication where you know that they listen to you, which is probably the most important thing in having the right relationship with a real estate agent. And so you want to be able to ascertain what kind of expectations are they managing, and to tell your real estate agent what your expectations are. Do you want to be contacted by text, by email? Do you want a phone call? Do you want a face-to-face meeting with them? And I think that's really important, so you know when you're communicating with them that they understand what you need.
Well, so you just listed all the different forms of communication. And that takes me back to, I'm thinking, the therapist thing. When we're talking communication, which is number one, people feel like they didn't get communicated with, what are some of the ways that you could actually encourage people to speak with the agent or the agent speak with the homeowner? Like what can we expect to make better communication?
I think that's a conversation that has to happen up front and should be happening either in a buyer's first session meeting with their agent or a seller's, where they talk about what communication they can expect and what they want to receive. And I think that as well, the agent should be setting the tone. Your agent should be setting the tone as to how often you're going to hear from them. And if that's a fit for you, great. And if it isn't, then you need to move on to the next agent. But I think that the agent really should be leading that process. They're the professional.
So we keep going back to, I hear therapy, I hear all these things that we come as a service to the homeowner. But a lot of times we hear the homeowners say that they don't hear from their agent. They are not getting the information they need. How do they ask for more? What is a good way that our viewers can go and say, I need more input?
I think they just do that. They need to be open and have open communication. If they're lacking information or knowledge or being communicated to, just ask for it. And the real estate agent should be respectful of that. In today's age where everything's electronic and it's so easy to just throw emails and sign everything, there's a lack of people developing relationships with their clients. I think it's so important. So never hurts, whether it's a lawyer, real estate agent, or a mortgage specialist. Communicate, ask.
Just ask.
Yeah.
Rick, what's the one thing in all your years that you've seen, have you ever had a homeowner come or call you and said, I didn't hear this, I needed this or whatever, and you've just sat there and said, but this is a great agent, like I don't quite understand?
If the question doesn't get asked, if that question doesn't get asked, it means they've never sold a house. So seriously, when you're working with a real estate agent, nobody's going to be perfect. Because of the human experience, we're all going to have our flaws, we're all going to make mistakes, or that what we want to provide is a really great experience. Because we learned a long time ago that our best advertising is referral or word of mouth. And so as Carolee said, that managing expectations should happen at that first meeting. What do you need from me? And that might change actually through the process.
Yeah.
There might be less at one point, more at another point. When you get down to where your deal is closing, whether you're a buyer or seller, you need a lot of communication with your real estate agent, and you also, whether it's by email or phone conversations, but they need to hear from you, because this might only happen 2 or 3 times in their lives. But for us, we do this every day. So we think of everybody as being in the same loop of communication we are, and generally, they're not.
What are some great resource tools that you've seen on the open market? Is there anything, like any authors that you've seen that you quite liked that talked about communication within real estate, or how to guide the sell on your home or anything like that? What have you seen out there?
If you Google how to hire a great real estate agent, there is a plethora of information there. The Toronto Star, in their May 24th, 2016 issue, they've got 10 reasons, or 10 reasons, 10 points on how to hire the right real estate agent. So there is a lot of information online. You just have to go through it and read a little bit, and you don't need to read a book. You just need to read some points.
A book.
That's
awesome,
right.
because that would take a bottle of wine. So yes. Let's just say hypothetically, we're going to build a hypothetical scenario here. It is a first-time home seller that is being approached. They're looking at 3 agents they're working with. This is somebody who is never been in the market before. First home they purchased was a new build, so they have never been in the resale market. What is the one question you would tell them to ask when they're interviewing?
Have you ever sold a home in my area? And what is the market value in this specific area? Whether it's the median or the average price range, you want somebody who knows that area.
What is the one thing that you would advise them when it comes to, because like I said, take the legal out of it, but from your experience seeing the final component, what's the one question you would say that they need to ask?
Well, it's a question they have to ask themselves. Do I trust this real estate agent? Is it someone that I can count on? Do I have a good feel for them? Are they explaining things, communicating to me? It's trust. It comes down to trust.
I like both of those things. I think I would also ask for references, build on the reference piece of it. I know that there's lots of components out there that you can look online and actually see references on real estate professionals, and not just see a star rating on Facebook or something like that, but an actual written explanation about the experience and what that was like. And ask your friends and family, who would they recommend? Because often if people are going to recommend the person, there should be the trust, there should be the experience there.
Well, we all know that everybody has a family like designated real estate agent, somebody who's sold grandmas and all the aunts and uncles and things like that. But you guys have brought a wealth of knowledge to the show. I appreciate your time. And as I promised, there'll be more of this online at the homesandlifestyles.ca. Watch the entire extended conversation. We may get a bottle of wine and a cup of coffee later. We have another great home coming up for you right now.
Hi, my name is Mike Drager. Welcome to 2022 29th Avenue Southwest in South Calgary. This exceptional 3-story home boasts over 6,700 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, triple car garage, home gym, wine cellar, and so much more. Come with me, let's have a look. Here's an entertainer's kitchen. Coffee for the morning, burled walnut cabinets, beverage center, and a little breakfast bar here too for your goodies. Over here we've got lots of cabinetry, built-in pantries, glass top on the bar, Wolf and Sub-Zero appliances throughout, which are commercial grade. Caesar stone white cabinetry as well. High gloss white cabinetry island as well on the bottom. And here's a really unique feature about this house. This is a nano window that opens up for your summertime barbecues. Check this out. Welcome to the main floor living room. Got a 45-inch linear fireplace, great place to relax. Wood tongue and groove ceiling, heated marble floors throughout here as well again. Lounge area over on the right with a big screen TV. Great place to come and hang out at the end of the day. Now on the second floor, we've got a 3-piece bathroom for the guests. Along with the guest bedroom, you'll notice the rough cut granite walls as well on the second floor, which carries right up from the first to the third floor. Heated marble floors throughout the second as well again, plus another office. This is our second office in the house, which is full glass with a Romeo and Juliet balcony, tons of cabinetry, great workspace for anyone. Come on into the master, check it out. Look at the room, look at the views. Here's the master closet. Nice big heavy wooden door, island inside the closet. Very well designed. Check out this spa-like bathroom. Fantastic place to relax at the end of the day. Waterfall tub, maple bench around it, etched Caesar stone cabinets and countertops. Who wouldn't want it? Welcome to the 3rd-story deck. Awesome views of downtown Calgary. Heated floors, fireplace, television for Flames games. Great for Stampede events or anything you want to do in the summertime. I'd like to give back to charity and society. I'm part of the Mavericks Chuck Wagon racing team as well. 25 local businessmen in town that raise money for children's charities. And still an avid sportsman, playing hockey, boating, whatever can take you outside in the summertime. Thanks.
Homes and Lifestyles is brought to you by Kahane Law and Hayworth.